Individualized Education Program, IEP, brought to you by KY-SPIN and Aetna. An IEP is a written program developed by an Admissions and Release Committee, ARC, IEP team designed to meet a student's unique educational needs. The IEP was established by the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, IDEA, to help ensure every child's access to a free, appropriate public education. Special education is a program, not a place. A medical diagnosis doesn't automatically qualify a child. They must fall into one or more categories and have an evaluation to determine the eligibility. The child's disability must show an adverse effect that impedes progress or educational performance is significantly and consistently below the level of similar age. This needs specially designed instructions and related services. IEP step-by-step. Referral. Anyone, a parent, teacher, therapist, etc., with knowledge of the child can refer the child in writing or verbally, although in writing is preferable. Consent to evaluate. Once parental consent to evaluate is signed, an evaluation is completed within 60 school days of signing. Eligibility. A professional evaluates the student using data from various sources. Evaluation results are reviewed at an ARC meeting to determine eligibility. Someone who can explain the results will be present. If they do not qualify, and as parent you are not in agreement, you have the right to request an independent education evaluation. If they qualify and the parent agrees for the child to receive the IEP, then the next step follows. ARC/IEP meeting. The student's team produces a written program describing present level of performance, goals, objectives, specially designed instruction, related services, accommodations, etc. Yearly meeting. Each year, the team meets to review the student's progress and set new goals. Yearly meeting. Meetings are held at least once a year and after any foster care placement changes, but you can request an ARC IEP meeting at any time. You should request detailed, periodic reports on IEP progress, including data and where they are with achieving annual goals. Reevaluation. Students are reevaluated at least once every 3 years. An IEP addresses present levels of performance, measurable annual goals, specially designed instruction, how, when, and by whom services and supports will be provided, how, when, and by whom progress will be monitored and measured, related services and accommodations, transition planning, ages 14 up. The team. The IEP team will include the student, the parents or caregivers, family, teachers, and school staff. It might also include their therapist, an interpreter, other specialists, social workers, or other people who have knowledge of the child it can help the student. Meeting can take place. Parental consent to evaluate must be signed. The parent must be invited, and efforts taken to accommodate the participation in meetings. Students must be invited discussing transition services. Start involving students as young as possible to foster self-advocacy skills and prepare them for their future. Before the meeting, ask for a draft of the present level of performance, any evaluation and progress data, and the draft IEP. Write a list of current abilities, strengths, and areas of difficulties you see. Have your child share what they feel are their current abilities, strengths, and areas of difficulty that you or your child can share at the meeting. Your own present level of performance you see in each area covered in the IEP to share at the meeting. Be positive. Thank them. Take an opportunity to point out the good you see. Sure it works for you and your child. Give input on what your child is doing and can do now. Concentrate on student strengths. IEP needs to be specific on who, what, and when services and supports are provided. Request detailed periodic reports on IEP progress, including data and where they are currently at on achieving the annual goals. The conference summary should be an accurate picture of what took place at the meeting, so review it before the meeting's end. Request things be added that were discussed if they are not on there. Leave with a copy of the IEP. After the meeting, Thank them. Clarify anything you have questions about. Check on anything that is in the process following the meeting. Stay in touch. Keep an open line of communication. Share when things are going well with them, not just when there are issues. Monitor progress reports. You can request an ARC or IEP meeting at any time. Kentucky Special Parent Involvement Network. We're a statewide 501c3 nonprofit organization. The mission of KY-SPIN Inc. is to link families and individuals with disabilities to valuable resources that will enable them to live productive, fulfilling lives. Visit us at www.kyspin.com. SKY, Supporting Kentucky Youth, is a program of Aetna. You can learn more about SKY and future events at the links below.